You'll always need us. And you know, I need you.
Sometimes people just can't let a good thing go. What's up, you lovely people? Lisa here. Welcome back to my cheat sheet. So this morning, some news was announced via The Hollywood Reporter. Teen Wolf, you know, the hit show on MTV, it is coming to an end. The final 10 episodes kick off on July 30th. But you know what? MTV already has a reboot in the works. What? Like, really? Why? So it turns out that MTV is already in early talks with creator and showrunner Jeff Davis to turn Teen Wolf into a potential anthology series with a rebooted take featuring basically a new cast with a few recurring characters or characters popping up from the original series, like anthology cast. So here I'm thinking, you know, right now in the terms of anthology, we think of things like American Horror Story or American Crime, but those really are only one season entities. So I feel like this is more along the lines of something like Skins in the UK. So it can be very hit or miss when you take it in this style. So what does this Teen Wolf anthology kind of reboot possess besides new characters and obviously maybe the faces of some old characters returning? Well, there's also going to be a new setting, and there's also plans to continue the show's current narrative in podcast form after the series wraps in the summer. MTV president Chris McCarthy told The Hollywood Reporter, quote, "These characters and these stories have hit a peak. We are talking with Jeff about how do we actually keep the franchise alive, and the beauty of the evolution of media is you can see the series going on through a series of podcasts, and then you see a resurrection of a new class in a couple of years." Okay, but this is not Saved by the Bell, the new class. We all know how that worked out. The one thing that worries me about this quote is that he's saying that these characters and the stories have hit a peak. So if they've hit their peak, just let them go. I get that you still want to make money off this show, but if it's going out on a high, let it go out on a high. And yes, I know that this Teen Wolf show is a reboot of those comedy classic movies from the 80s, and this was a dark turn on it, but you know what? It worked. And not every reboot works. So McCarthy also told The Hollywood Reporter that he believes the core themes explored in Teen Wolf really resonate with viewers, so he's trying to bring that back to the network with its new focus on scripted. He said, quote, "How do we keep this franchise alive in podcasts, in the spirit of Serial? And then how do we actually reboot an entire new class? Because the heart of MTV is around these timeless issues of young people and coming of age, but the timely piece will be the whole new cast, new set of issues, and new stories to explore through them. With Teen Wolf, we have such a beautiful gem, and when you have a creator like Jeff, that is such an amazing partner, and the fan base that is hungry for more, we're crazy not to." So he basically thinks that they're crazy to not continue the show. Okay, so what do you guys think about possibly the reboot of this Teen Wolf series with an entire new cast, an entire new setting, all of that? I mean, what's gonna happen? Is like Scott gonna pop up as a teacher somewhere? Hopefully we'll learn more when the cast hits Comic-Con later this week. More details will definitely be coming through, and I will try to update you on those. For now, hit the comments down below. Let me know what you think about this news about Teen Wolf becoming an anthology series, getting rebooted, and even turning into a podcast. Like, how do you think this podcast thing will work? I don't know. If there is a reboot, who do you want to see pop up in it? Leave those thoughts below, and then you can click right over here to check out my video on the trailer for Teen Wolf, the final season, as well as any other cool videos. And don't forget to hit subscribe so you don't miss one of my new videos. As always, thank you so much for hanging out with me. My name is Lisa. I'll see you next time.